What is up, guys? JaretCampisi back with the beautiful Christina K, and today is a very special video because we are heading down to pick up the new motorcycle for our next build series, which is going to be world freaking wide. And man, you don't want to miss this one. We even have Christina's brother with us, the one and only Alex Khalil.
Hey.
He's joining us for the ride. We're heading down to the dealership. Hope you guys are excited. Stay tuned. Well, here we are, back at the Ducati dealer, the place that started it all, guys. I did my first ever motorcycle videos right here at this dealership. And apparently Christina is in love with the 959. And this is the next build series bike. Hey! No, it's not. How's that feel, babe? Hey, this isn't about you, okay? This is about me today.
I want it.
Get your ass off that bike. All right, I'll buy it for you. But that's not for today. That's for another time. Let's go inside. You good? Thanks for letting me know. Come on in. Oh. Alex, you're supposed to hold the door. 2019 Ducati Xdiavel S. This is the bike the patrons chose. This is the bike that I wanted to do, and this is the bike for the next custom build series. So what's special about this build series, not only are we going to be giving away this bike right here, we're also going to be giving away a second grand prize, which will be me buying you whatever bike you want, and that will be literally worldwide. So whoever wins that, whatever country you're in, I will buy you a motorcycle of your choice. All of the details on how we fund these series and how you can win these motorcycles, always in the first link in the description below. It's just patreon.com/JaretCampisi. Patreon.com/Campisi Customs. So make sure you check it out if you're interested in being a part of the series. I'm so freaking excited for this build series, guys. You have no freaking idea. Look at that bike. We don't even have to do anything to it. All right, so we got the paperwork all done. I just wanted to introduce Carlin. So this is, him and his father actually own this shop. It's the oldest Ducati shop in the country.
Yeah, one of them.
Yeah, so one of the oldest Ducati shops in the country. His pop started this back in, what do you say?
1978.
1978, how freaking cool is that? Him and his father are actually professional racers. Everything basically on two wheels, right?
Sure.
So anything on two wheels. He actually set the world record on the Pikes Peak on the Multistrada. What year was that?
First year we set the record was 2011. 2012 they paved it, we set the record again. 2013 we came back on an electric bike, set the record again. And we haven't set the record since, but we just won last year for Ducati again.
It's actually funny, I told Carlin when I came in, this is the first shop I actually started basically my motorcycle channel. And I remember first walking in and telling Carlin I want to take bikes out, and he's like, who are you? You know?
I remember Jaret coming in and he's like, hey, you know, I got this idea. You mind if I take this brand new Panigale out for a ride? I just want to go ride it around and talk about it on a camera, on YouTube. And I think my dad's like, what's a YouTube?
So true.
So it's, you know, it's funny to see it come around
full circle. Yeah. But honestly, eventually I sat down and had a conversation with Carlin. I know I've been riding for a long time and everything, and he let me take the bike out. I was actually interested in buying a 959, and so I took that out for a test ride. I put it up on YouTube. It got like 100,000 views, and Carlin's like, oh, that's pretty cool. You know, come back if you want to test ride some stuff. And that's literally where my YouTube started. My YouTube channel started on motorcycles. So if it wasn't for Carlin, you know, opening up his shop to me, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing here today. So it's pretty freaking awesome. And honestly, coming back here and asking him to do build series in here and stuff like that, and you know, getting his dad to work on the bikes and stuff, Carlin, you know, once again opened up his shop to us. So we're really, really thankful, man. Honestly, we could not do it without Carlin. And
dude, I'm stoked to have you back.
Yeah, dude. So
I mean, it's so awesome. It's like you said, full circle. You're gone for a while, and now you're back in Santa Barbara, which I'm sure you're pretty happy about, both you guys.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're really, really excited, and we're going to get Carlin on some of these bikes too to get his feedback. Obviously, he's one of the few people in the world who can actually push these bikes to their limits. I'm just a street racer, or a street rider, a normal everyday rider, so it'll be cool to see the difference between somebody like him riding these custom bikes and somebody like me and getting, you know, feedback from a professional rider. So we're really, really excited, guys. So I hope you guys are too. Stay tuned. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the features of the Xdiavel S. This is a $26,000+ motorcycle. It comes packed with everything from, you know, rider modes to ABS, 150 plus horsepower out of this 1260cc twin motorcycle. It has freaking launch control. And actually, get this, guys. This is Ducati's fastest motorcycle from 0 to 60. They claim it can do 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds. One of the reasons is because of this huge 240 millimeter back tire, the really long wheelbase, and on top of all that, it still has 40 degrees of lean angle. So this bike is an absolute savage. Actually, when I rode Carlin's 2016 Xdiavel, my first ride on that bike, it's still to this day one of the most fun I've ever had on a motorcycle, and that is the reason why I wanted to do a build with one of these, because it's such an amazing motorcycle. You can go out riding with sport bikes, you can go out riding with cruisers, you can literally carve canyons with it, you can pretty much destroy anything on the road 0 to 60, and you look like a badass while you're doing it too. So I think this is going to be our best build yet. Carlin's father literally does custom builds. He was, you know, running me around the whole shop, showing me all the stuff that they've built, that he builds himself. He can do welding, fabricating, all kinds of stuff. So we're literally, the sky's the limit. We can do anything we want.
So, cool part about this bike, and actually one of the bad things and good things, depending on how responsible you are, is it's keyless. So you don't need the key to actually start the bike, not physically in the bike.
Okay.
But you got to have the key on you, so you got to be within a few feet of the bike. Or
Okay.
whatever. Key could be in your jacket, and you just simply walk up, hit this lock button. See the logo, everything lights up. We kind of let it roll through its little boot up process. If you're due for a service, it's going to tell you service.
Nice.
If there's anything you need to know, it's going to tell you on the dash before you get started. Obviously, side stand's down, so it tells you side stand.
So cool.
And depending on which mode we're in, we can get a different gauge cluster here.
Oh,
So we choose it, it will adjust itself a little bit.
Sick.
Beauty of this bike's got a fuel level gauge.
One of the
tells us
few.
what gear, yeah, and it works too.
It actually,
It tells us what gear it's in. We're in sport mode right now, so that's maximum go. It's cool.
that's what we like.
So, you own that now?
For now.
Be careful.
But yeah, for now. So eventually, guys, one of you is going to own this bike. So if you're interested in seeing how that all works, check out the first link in the description below. Also, it's going to be worldwide this time. We're going to be giving away 2 motorcycles, so you definitely want to be a part of this one.
It's going to be so insane.
Yeah, this is going to be ridiculous. All right, I'm going to push this outside, or maybe Carlin will. We're going to start it up and let's take it for a ride. It's the maiden voyage.
Main voyage.
There's nothing more sexy than a bike moving. Look at that thing. That rear tire, oh my lord. And right where it belongs, in sunny Southern California. The rest of the country's in snow, Carlin.
Just chilling.
We're just chilling in 60, 70 degree weather. Look at that.
Bad weather here.
Yeah, it is actually kind of shitty. Yeah, it is.
They're going to pull the jackets out. They're really worried.
I was about to put a jacket on. Just don't judge me. First started up of the 2019 Xdiavel S custom build series. Here we go. I know, right? It definitely needs a, Carlin was just saying, it does sound really good for a stock system, but there's way too many restrictions on that for my taste.
And you don't do stuff.
No, I don't do stuff. It's the exact opposite of what we do.
I mean, it's crazy.
How was it? Was it good?
It's so powerful.
You broke it.
I know.
You revved it really high there.
Go easy on it, Alex. It's still warming up. Boom! And a racer was born. Oh, man. right, so maiden voyage, got over here safely. Man, this bike is just as good as I remember it. I'm really excited for this build. I wanted to go over what my idea was for this build and why I'm so excited for it. So if you're familiar with Ducatis, they do something called an R version of their motorcycles, which is basically a track spec version. Obviously this isn't really a track bike, but I thought it would be cool to do an R-inspired Xdiavel build. So here's what I was thinking. Take this tank, strip it, make it brushed steel, so a full brushed steel tank. Add a black stripe up here on here, and then right on here, Campisi Customs Xdiavel R 1 of 1. Obviously we'll have a carbon gas tank and all that. I'm not going to go into all the minor details, but the main parts. So brushed steel tank. I want to do all of these white pieces here, the fenders, the belly panel, the rear part here. I want to do carbon, and I was thinking matte carbon would be really cool. I'm not positive what the finish I want on the tank yet. This is stuff we'll talk about with the patrons and obviously with Carlin and his father, and see if we want to do a gloss finish on the tank or leave it like nice and raw and do like a matte carbon and keep it all raw, and then do some carbon wheels. BST just came out with their Rapid-Tech wheels. Now don't get me wrong guys, I absolutely love this wheel, but they're heavy, and if I'm going to do an R-inspired motorcycle, I really need to strip some weight off of it. So I might get the Rapid-Tech 10-spoke wheels. They're deep dish. They would save like 15 pounds, and they'd look incredible, and I would think I would do those maybe in a glossy carbon to make the wheels really pop. Obviously we're getting rid of the stock exhaust. That has to go. We'll do a full titanium system. I like the Turn Me system a lot. SC Projects makes a nice system. Again, things we'll all be chatting with the patrons about. This will be carbon back here. We're also going to do clear clutch cover. We can do dry clutch on this, or we can do wet clutch. I think I'd probably keep the wet clutch and do something with black on black and then silver to highlight the engine machining here in silver. So basically the paint scheme would be silver and black. That's what the paint scheme would be. I want to do a custom leather seat right here. I want to do black leather with either red diamond stitching with the only pop of color in the whole bike, or do silver diamond stitching. So that's what we'll do with the seat. And then obviously fender eliminator, all this is going to get cleaned up. I want to do drag style bars. So these big high bars would come down a lot lower to keep that nice line here with the tank. And then obviously get rid of all these mirrors. We're gonna do grips and levers and all that kind of stuff. These I may or may not replace, I'm not sure
So you're
yet.
basically going over the entire bike right now.
Am I? Okay. Anyway, that's kind of the idea behind the build. We're gonna do a custom Xdiavel R model. It's gonna be light, it's gonna be fast, it's gonna be badass, and it's gonna be super, super custom and one of a kind and just gorgeous. So
I think what's gorgeous is the sunset behind you.
This
it's
is where the
beautiful.
next build is going to take place, guys. Beautiful Southern California, Santa Barbara, Ducati. They're going to do all the work for us, and we're going to build one of the most badass Xdiavels in the world. Not only are we going to be giving away an Xdiavel, we're also going to be giving away me buying you your dream motorcycle wherever you are in the entire world. It's going to be worldwide for that second grand prize. So now anyone can sign up on Patreon, support the build series, and have a chance to win not only this, but also a bike of your choice. So that's it, guys. This is what I've been working on for over a year behind the scenes. Obviously not this bike, but the whole entire thing. I'm really, really excited. I hope to get as many people as I can, custom motorcycles, dream bikes into their hands. And we couldn't do it without the patrons. So again, if you guys want to support what we do, check out the first link in the description below. This is just the start of some really incredible stuff to come, and I hope you guys are excited. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoy it. Give it a thumbs up. Thank you, Carlin and Santa Barbara Ducati, Christina for filming, and Alex for helping out. I hope you guys are excited. See you guys.